Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? Right now I'm doing some desert tasks from the new desert task system. It just came out today and I have to do all of the tests to wear my comp cape again. I don't mind, I actually really enjoy this task system and I'm glad that there's new desert tasks. I'm looking forward to beating them all and I'm just glad there's no ridiculous requirements like kill 2 million bosses in the Dominion Tower. I'd be pretty upset if that was the case, but it's not, so I'm okay. But that's what I'll be doing within this video. Anyways, let's move on to the story. Now, today, I played Slender. For the first time ever, I've never played that game before, and I played Slender. Now, for those of you who follow me on Twitter and Facebook, you know I'm starting up a Let's Play gaming channel. I'm not stopping this channel, don't worry guys. This channel will always be full of RuneScape stuff, and the reason why I'm making a new channel is because I do not want to put other game videos on this channel because you subscribed for RuneScape and you did not subscribe for the other games. And if you want to see my Let's Play channel, I will be releasing it tomorrow and uploading the first video on it tomorrow, which is of me playing Slender with the face cam, etc, etc, etc. That will all be up tomorrow on Tuesday, January 22nd. So you guys can look forward to that. So hopefully that'll be good. I hope that pops off. I hope you guys really enjoy that, and I'm really excited to release it to you guys. But anyways, back to my story. I played Slender today for the first time, and I was flipping out. Okay, I do not like scary things. I get terrified pretty easily. I don't even like spiders, okay? If a spider falls on my keyboard, I freak the fuck out. But I played this game for the first time, and let me tell you, I was truly terrified. Now, you guys are probably like, why are you telling me about this? We'll see it in your video. Well, it kind of ties in with today's story, which is my worst nightmare ever. And I've never shared this with anyone, really, or with you guys, so I figured it would be a really good story to tell since I just played Slender and I'm scared shitless. Might as well tell you my biggest nightmare, not what I'm the most afraid of, but the worst nightmare I've ever had personally. Now, I think I was around 7 or 8 years old, and yes, I actually remember this because it was so terrifying for some reason. Now that I think about it, it's not really that scary, but back then I was horrified, and I'll never forget this nightmare because it stuck with me through all of these years. So I'll always have this memory of this nightmare that I'm terrified of. But anyways, let me get into it. I went to sleep one night, and I had a nightmare, and this nightmare consisted of me being at some kind of mansion place. It was not where I was from, it was not my normal house, it was nowhere I really remember seeing before. Maybe I went there in my childhood, I have no idea, but it was a house I was unfamiliar with, and I was wandering around this house. It was a giant kind of forest. It was kind of like Slender, to be honest. If you've ever played Slender and you've seen the forest in there, it was like that. It was very wide and open, lots of trees, lots of grass and leaves. I was walking through this forest, and I could see this kind of mansion type of house. Now, I guess in my nightmare, I lived there, but I've never lived there before. So, I guess that was my house, and my parents lived there, and apparently my dad was nowhere around, and it was me and my mom. And as far as I can remember, the first part of the dream was me and my mom talking and me saying I'm going to go out and find something. I don't know what I was looking for. This was a dream I had 12 years ago, or a nightmare I should say. So it started with me going outside, but my mom was inside and I knew that for some reason. And I was walking through this forest, which was outside of this castle house that apparently I lived in. And I remember seeing this scary face. Now, it's not Slender, it's not any of that, but it kind of reminds me of it. It was kind of like something out of the Goosebumps. Now, if you've ever read the Goosebumps or heard of the Goosebumps, it looked like that swamp guy or the lava guy or the guy made out of mucus. I don't know really what he was made out of, but it looked like that. It was like the swamp lizard guy. I don't know, the swamp titan. I don't know what he was, but it was that guy, and I saw him out of the corner of my eye in the forest. I don't know what he was doing there. He's not even a real thing, but I saw him out of the corner of my eye when I'm walking through this forest, and he was walking towards my house. He didn't see me, but I saw him, and he was walking up towards my house. Now, I was terrified because I'm like, what is he going to do to my house? Is he going to burn it down? Is he going to kill everyone? Is he going to kill my mom? And I was freaking out. So I started running. I ran, and I actually made so much noise that he looked over to me. And when he looked over to me, I just dropped down to the ground and started breathing heavily and was scared as hell that he was going to come over to me and stab me in the chest with something or abduct me. I don't know what he was going to do. But he starts coming over, and I just get up and I book it, and I start running to my house. And now at this point, I ran so far that I can no longer see the guy. I don't know where he is. I have no idea. I think he teleported, kind of like Slender. It's really funny how much this relates to Slender, and no wonder I got so freaked out while playing Slender, because this was kind of like my nightmare that I've had since I was a child. And I was going up, and I guess at the time, my biggest fear was losing my mom or losing my parents or something of the sort, because this was a big deal to me. So I ran as far away from this guy as I could. I just kept running. I didn't look back, and I lost him. And I ended up either at the neighbor's house from really far away, and I don't know how I got there, but I looked back and I see him walking up the deck of my house. And at this point, I'm freaking the fuck out. And now I'm worried that my mom is in there and is going to get killed by this Goosebumps, Lava Titan, Swamp Titan looking ass thing. So I start running towards my house. Now, I don't know why brave little 8-year-old me thought it was a good idea to run after the Goosebumps monster, but I did it because I had to protect my mom, obviously, because I'm the hero of this 8-year-old nightmare. So I run up the stairs, and I go inside my house, and I'm yelling, "Mom, Mom, Mom!" And I was just terrified, because you can only imagine I was scared of this thing trying to kill me, let alone kill my mom, and it's in my house, apparently, because the last time I saw it, it was going up the deck. So I have no idea what the hell this thing is, where it is, what its motive is, and I ended up going all the way upstairs, and I told you that the house was like a mansion, so I had to climb up a bunch of stairs, and I finally got upstairs, and I heard a noise. So I ran into the room, which was my mother's bathroom, I suppose, and I opened the door. And I'll never forget, because I was scared shitless. And this is the part of the nightmare that freaked me the fuck out. I opened the door, and right at the door is the Goosebumps guy. That Lava Titan, Swamp Titan, I don't know what to call him, Titan guy, holding my mom by the neck right in front of me. And literally just, when I opened the door, he was right there. And he just looked at me, and he made this laugh thing, and then dropped my mom and started chasing me. He started chasing me, so I ran as fast as I could down the stairs. I ran out of my house, I ran to the woods, and I started running. I kept going, I kept going, I kept going, and I hit a tree, and right in front of the tree was this Goosebumps guy, and he just laughed again, and I ran the other direction, and the nightmare ended with him having a knife, and I ran right into him, and he went to stab me, and I woke up. And that was the scariest nightmare I've ever had, because I don't know if my mom was killed in that dream. I don't know if I was killed in that dream. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the motive was. I don't even remember why I thought of this Goosebumps monster guy, and I was at this mansion house in this forest. I have no idea what any of that was. I guess I have a fucked up mind. I guess when I was 8 years old, I had a gigantic fucked up mind. But wow, that was the scariest nightmare I've ever had in my life. And trust me, it was much scarier when you're 8 years old and you think your mom's dead, because I woke up and I ran to see where my mom was, because I don't know where I was in my house, but I ran to my mom's room, and I just made sure she was alive. I was screaming. It was terrible. So little 8-year-old me was scared shitless, and now 20-year-old me was scared shitless playing Slender, because it brought back so many memories of that nightmare. So that's my story. That's my big nightmare. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I didn't scare you. I hope none of you are reading Goosebumps and have that nightmare as well tonight. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you comment below on what your scariest nightmare was, something that just scares you all the time. Whatever kind of story you want to share, put it in the comments below, and I'd love to read them all. I'm really excited to release this Let's Play channel, and this Slender video is going to be really funny. My face cam was right on. It was something I'm testing, and it was okay. I don't like the angle of the face cam. I don't like really how that went down, but it was a hilarious reaction. I got scared shitless. You could see the terror on my face, and I screamed at 2 points during the video, and it was really good. So I'm really excited to release this, and there will be more information about the channel, so you can subscribe to it or watch the video tomorrow. And yeah, guys, so I hope you guys support that. I hope that pops off really well, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Later, everyone.